Hey there. Welcome to my backyard. My name is Carrington Jackson, and I'm a yoga teacher in Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm filming this video on Earth Day, 2020. Years from now, we'll look back on this day in the midst of a global pandemic and bear witness to the seeds of change that were planted when we, as a collective, were forced to slow down, to take stock, and to reimagine a life that is more in sync with ourselves, each other, and the natural world. As you make your way through your practice today, and more to the point, as you make your way through your body today, be present to whatever shows up for you, because whatever is revealed to you is likely opportunity for growth. Whether something needs mending, something needs amplification, or something needs to be released, or any or all of the above. The body, just like Mother Nature herself, doesn't lie. So let's pay attention. Please take your seat. Take a few cleansing breaths, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Start to make your way into your body from outside in. As you do make your way in, as you greet yourself one breath at a time, thank yourself for showing up to you. Thank yourself for putting your own self-care in priority. As you start to pay attention to your breath, notice the sensations, the rising, the falling, the expansion and contraction, the sound, the depth. And begin to appreciate the breath, one breath at a time. The breath is very much a reflection of how we move through the world. There's the part that we take in, the part that we hold on to, and the part that we release. And so let's expand the breath so that the inhale, the pause, and the exhale are in equal measure. So breathing in for 3 or 4 counts, holding for 3 or 4 counts, and exhaling 3 or 4 counts. Whatever number you assign, just make it across the board for the inhales, the pauses, and the exhales. And if you lose track of counting, don't worry about it. Just make your way back to your breath. When you're ready, please place the palms of the hands together right in front of your heart and lower your chin towards your chest. Again, take a moment of gratitude here for yourself, for wherever it is you've unrolled your mat today, inside your home, outside, in your yard. Give thanks to this moment in time. Whatever you can connect to, feel it as a resource as you move and breathe through your body and your being. Now release your hands down to your mat. Connect to the Great Mother, that powerful force that resides underneath all of us. When you're ready, inhale the right hand up and exhale, hinge over to your left. Take a few breaths there. Feel the side waist expanding and contracting with breath. When you're ready, come on back up and switch sides. Notice any similarities or differences from one side to the next. Come on back up, touch your palms overhead, and then cactus the elbows wide and wrap into eagle arms, right over left. Draw your elbows forward and your fingertips up and breathe into the space behind the heart. Cactus your arms, and then wrap the other arm on top. Breathe behind the heart. Draw the elbows forward, the fingertips up, and root down through your sit bones. When you're ready, cactus the arms and then take them back behind you, and then switch your legs, hands back up to the sky. And we'll take that side bend again. Left hand is down, right hand is reaching. Breathe over your waist. Come on up back to center. Touch your palms and exhale over to the other side. Anchor down as you reach. Let your breath be full. Inhale up, touch the palms, cactus the arms, and then right arm top of left. Hinge forward if you like, or stay upright if that feels better in your body. Either way is fine. A full breath behind the heart. To come up, root down through your sit bones, open the arms, wrap the other arm on top. And again, either stay upright or perhaps fold forward. Honor the discernment that made the choice. Root down, come on up, cactus your arms one last time, hands back behind you. Give a little windshield wiper of the legs side to side, and then make your way into table pose. Take your time to get there, and then perhaps table pose to child's pose. You might take a moment to honor the Great Mother once again with forehead connected to your mat. Come up onto your fingertips so that you can feel the fullness of the arms reach. When you're ready, rise back up and slowly melt to the mat. And you're going to reverse that chin, chest, belly, hips back into child's pose. And then moving forward and backward at your own pace. You can undulate through the spine, or you can move forward and back in more of a plank-like shape, if that's better for your body. Either way, let the breath be full as your Ujjayi pranayama comes alive. The yogic breath, the sound of the ocean as it moves through you. Let it be rhythmic and steady and sustainable. And then once you may make your way back into child's pose, take another side bend. Walk your hands over to the right, anchor down through your left sit bone. Walking your way back through center, headed over to your left. And again, notice the effect that grounding your thoughts, grounding your forehead has on the rest of your body. As a practice of prostration and humility. Walk back through center. Rise back up into table pose. One more time, melt down to your belly. Take your hands out to the sides, come up onto your fingertips and point your elbows up. Lengthen your legs and inhale your heart. Open and exhale, dip your right shoulder into the midline. Come on back up and then head over to your other side. And moving with your breath from center to right to left. One more round. And once that left shoulder dives in, that'll be the end of your cycle. So come on back up and then slowly melt your way down. Connect the hands, activate your center back up into table pose. Open and lift the heart and step back to plank pose. Knees can be down or up, completely up to you. But begin to piece your body together from the crown of the head to the soles of the feet. No part of you is left behind. Press back, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet as you like. Bring breath to the calves, the hamstrings, even lifting up onto the tippy toes so that you bring your breath to the soles of the feet. Activating your center, committing your hands, look forward and walk to the top of your mat as many steps as you'd like. Lengthen your spine halfway up and exhale, fold in. Hook onto opposite elbows here. Just give yourself a moment to hang out, literally. Feel your spine expanding with breath. Lengthen again. Fold back in again. This time you can wrap your arms around your legs if you like, or continue to hook your elbows. Either way is fine. Tilt your sit bones upward. When you're ready, release your arms and slowly roll to stand. Piece yourself together. And then go even higher. Hands reach up. Cactus your arms. Reach them back up to the sky. Cactus again, elbows wide. Feel the strength behind your heart come alive with breath. Keep going. Hands to heart center, and then exhale, Samastitihi, hands alongside the body. Take a moment here in mountain pose. Feel your feet. Feel yourself not landing, but actually becoming the earth. Hands up, reach high. Exhale, take it to the mat, forward fold. Lengthen your spine up halfway, folding in. Charge your legs, rise up, reach high. Cactus your arms, hands to heart center, and again, forward fold, take it to the mat. Lengthen on your inhale, folding on your exhale. Rise to stand, reach up. Cactus those arms. Inhale to the heart and exhale to the mat. Lengthen halfway. Fold as you exhale, charging your legs. Rise to stand, reach up. One more time, cactus the arms. Inhale to the heart and exhale to the mat. When you're ready, lengthen your spine and then step your right toes to the back of your mat and lunge. Gently lower your knee down. Take a moment here. If the floor or your mat is too far away, then grab some blocks or books, something to fill the gap. Let's take a twist here. Left hand on left thigh. Press against the thigh to twist. Feel your spine start to come alive in a different way. Make your way back to lunge and step forward. Lengthen your spine. and other leg steps back. Left toes land, left knee down. Take a moment here. Feel your body, see what's available, and see what's in the way. When you're ready, take that twist. Right hand on right thigh. Spinning the left lungs to the right. Twists are a symbolic gesture of release. So let it go. When you're ready, step forward, lengthen your spine. Exhale, folding in. Rise to stand, reach up, cactus your arms, heart high. And then exhale, sit back to chair and sweep your hands. Start to move with your breath between those two places. Inhale, heart open wide. Exhale, descend. Inhale, heart open wide. Exhale, descend. When you're ready, hands to heart center, stay low, and then forward fold. Lengthen your spine and step back, downward dog. Shifting forward to plank pose. Again, knees down or up, completely up to you, but then lower to your mat. Stretch your hands alongside your hips or perhaps interlace. Either way, knuckles or fingertips reach back and lift the heart and the chest. Maybe even the legs lift if that calls to you. Keep your tailbone lengthening and your heart opening. One more breath. And exhale, come on down. Hands under shoulders. Inhale to table pose, press the floor away. And exhale, downward facing dog, press it back. Breath alive in your body. Feel your inner thighs drawing back. When you're ready, look forward and take it to the top of your mat. Lengthen your spine and exhale, fold in. Charging your legs, rise up. Cactus the arms and exhale, sit back and twist into your chair. Inhale, rising up, and exhale, other side, twist open. Moving with breath as you draw your sit bones back, stable through your legs, so that the twist is happening from your belly. One more time. When that left arm draws back, that'll be the end of your cycle. Rise up, cactus your arms, exhale, forward fold. A deep inhale to lengthen your spine and exhale it back. Downward dog. Shifting forward and lowering to your mat. Lengthen your legs, take a few shoulder rolls, and then when you're ready, rise up into cobra pose. Lengthen your elbows back and lift your heart. You can be lowered to the ground if you like. Just keep your tailbone long. When you're ready, press back, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Right leg will stretch high to the sky. Draw your foot between your hands. Pause for a moment here in low lunge, drawing your right hip crease back. Steady through that back leg and send your hands back behind you like airplane wings, so that when you do rise, you're rising from power. Hook onto opposite elbows once you get upright. As you keep your tailbone long, keep your belly lifting, reaching upwards toward your heart. Hands back to the sky. Sweep the hands alongside the body in an arrow lunge and either stay there or perhaps warrior 3. Lifting up that back leg, extending through your heel. Again, remember you're not on the earth, you are the earth. Come on back up, cactus your arms, and exhale, hands to the mat. Right leg long enough behind you, and then draw your knee towards your chest. Gently set it down to your mat. Spin the sole of your left foot flat and peel yourself open. Perhaps lift the extended leg, and maybe grab the top of the foot for the thigh stretch. When you're ready, release the foot, level your hips. Now swing that left leg all the way out to your left. Walk your hands forward and melt your hips forward. This is a big stretch through your belly, through your right psoas. Come on back up and then sit back into child's pose with a kickstand. Again, a practice of humility. Lowering the head to the heart. Come on back up. Swing the leg back around behind you. When you're ready, three-legged dog. Right leg will stretch high. And exhale, down dog. Shifting forward. And then pressing back just as a reset. When you're ready, left leg up. And step through. Draw the left hip crease back. Root down through your feet again, arms out to airplane wings so that you can find your strength. And then rise up from there. Hands reach up. Hook the elbows, gently draw them back. Feel yourself a part of the earth here. Feet tethering you. Center connecting you. Hands back up to the ceiling or sky, and then tilting forward. Perhaps stay there in arrow lunge, or perhaps warrior 3 back leg lifts. Just make sure that that inner thigh is rotating upward, so your hips are pretty level here. Heart is open. Step back. Reach up and exhale to the mat. Three-legged dog, left leg will stretch high. And then again, knee forward, gently set it down. Spin the sole of your back foot flat. Peel yourself open. If you like, stay there or lift the leg. Or perhaps the thigh stretch. Do what works for you. Extend the leg, and then exhale. Take that right foot out to the right, gently swing it around, and again forward with the hips and the belly. Feel the stretch. And then when you're ready, draw the sit bones back, that child's pose with a kickstand. Head below the heart. Rising back up, right leg will stretch high. Land the ball of the foot, and when you're ready, left leg long enough behind you, three-legged dog, and exhale, down dog. Perhaps stay there, or if you like, shifting forward and lowering half or all the way down, completely up to you. Either cobra or up dog, and then when you're ready, press it back, downward facing dog. Tap back into your breath. Looking forward and step or hop it to the top. Lengthen on your breath in, fold on your breath out. Hook your big toes around your peace fingers, or perhaps hold on to your calves. Take a dive into your hamstrings. Try not to let your shoulders shrug too far down towards your ears, but really be active in the back of your heart. Rooting down through your feet, tilting your sit bones skyward. Releasing the shape, lengthen your spine. Step your left foot back, spin around to pivot on your feet in a wide leg stretch. Perhaps walk your hands through. And again, if the floor is far away, then place your hands on blocks or books or even pillows, whatever you have handy. Walk your hands back through, lengthen your spine, pivot around to lunge, stepping forward, and then let the right leg step back, pivot around to the right. Wide legs, this time heels in, toes out, bend your knees. Hands can stay to the floor, elbows can land onto your thighs. You can stretch them out wide or even interlacing the knuckles and sending them skyward. Melt your heart. Releasing whatever shape you've chosen. Re-lengthen your spine and exhale around to lunge. Stepping forward. Now move gingerly here into toe stand, so bend your knees, sit bones to heels. Take a moment here to balance. Perhaps one hand or even both come together at the heart. Hands return to the mat, step or hop back, down dog. Shifting forward and lowering as you like, half or all the way down, cobra or up dog, and then let's meet back up in downward facing dog. Right leg stretches skyward. Step through between your hands, root your back foot down, right hand inside your right foot, open up your lungs to the left, send your left hand skyward. So really feel your right glute here and use that energy to rise up into warrior two. Not reaching too far forward or back, feel yourself in center, pulling into center as you inhale, and as you exhale, extend. Inhale, straightening your front leg, come to the heart, and exhale, press out. Do that a few more times on your own. And then right hand to the sky, left hand hold your right wrist, and take a side bend here, opening through your waist. Be strong and steady through that back leg as you come up. And we're heading towards triangle pose. So reach the right hand out over the toes and then descend. Draw the right hip crease back. And then perhaps stay there in triangle pose, or if you'd like, balancing half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Let that left leg lift up, reach through the heel. And steady yourself inside of your breath. Tethered into your strength. Step it back. And then open up, right leg long, right arm reaching, and then windmill the hands all the way down and around. We'll switch sides, three-legged dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Other side, left leg lifts. Step through, root your back leg down. Left hand inside your left foot. Peel your lungs open, reach the right hand skyward. Feel your strength, and from that strength, rise up, warrior two. Center yourself over your hips, then inhale, straighten the leg, hands to heart, and exhale, descend. Widen your wings. Moving with your breath. Left hand skyward, right hand grabs left wrist, and very slowly hinge over to your right. Breathe through your left waist and left ribs. When you're ready, come on up. We're heading towards triangle pose, so adjust your stance and then reach forward and down. And then from triangle pose, discernment to steady yourself in the shape or press yourself up into Ardha Chandrasana, your choice. Using your breath, gently step back. Rising up one last time, open your left side body and exhale, take it to the mat. Left leg long enough behind you, three-legged dog, and exhale, downward dog. Staying there or perhaps shifting forward and lowering as you like, daring to open your heart and returning home, downward dog. Breathe. Looking forward and stepping to the top. Fold yourself in. And then step your right toes to the outside edge of your left heel. Walk yourself over to the left. It's a different variation of a side opener and hip stretch. So reach long and away out to the left. When you're ready, come on back to center and then other side. Left toes to the outside edge of the right heel. Walk over to the right. Breathe through your left waist. Come on back to center. Parallel your feet. Folding in, soften your knees and roll to stand. Hands reach up skyward. And then I'm shifting forward, but continue to be steady towards the top of your mat. We're heading into tree pose. So when you're ready, grounding down through your right leg, lift your left leg. Plant the foot inside the thigh, the calf, the ankle, toes down, whatever works for you. Cactus your arms. Lift your belly and heart skyward. And perhaps even reach your hands if that calls to you. Steady like the trees. Come on out. Take a moment to reset. And then steady yourself, and we'll head to the other side. Left leg is down, right knee is up and opens, foot inside your thigh, calf, or ankle. Palms together. And then from there, open your arms, perhaps cactus, or even reaching skyward. Press your foot into your thigh and your thigh back into your foot as your heart and belly converge into power. To come out of the pose, move gingerly and release. Again, a reset, perhaps circling through your neck and unhinging your jaw. Hands come to the heart and then reach them upward. Exhale, take it to the mat. Lengthen your spine and exhale, downward dog. Shifting forward into plank pose. Lowering as you like. Open your heart and exhale, press back. Steady in your breath. When you're ready, right leg stretches up. Draw your knee in towards your belly. And then send your right foot out to the left side of your mat into fallen warrior. Hips are up. If that doesn't work for you, then park your right knee to the mat. Either way though, your heart's open. One hand giving rise to the other. Come on back down, right leg reaching up. And exhale into pigeon pose, right knee towards your right wrist. Gently set the whole body down. Use any support that you might like to have underneath your right sit bone. And perhaps come onto your forearms. Move in stages here, so that you're not forcing your way into the stretch, but rather you're allowing yourself to be invited in, one breath at a time. You might descend closer to the ground if that calls to you. Wherever you are in the shape, you're alive inside of your breath. Feel the pull of the earth. And if you're outside, feel the breeze on your back. When you're ready, come on back up. Activate your legs, then sweep back to three-legged dog. Keep the leg lifted as you shift forward to plank pose. And then we'll make a kickstand here in side plank. So left leg is long, right knee is bent, right foot is to the floor. Opening up your chest, reaching from the heart. And then come on back through three-legged dog to downward facing dog. Take a reset breath. And then other side, left leg long enough. Behind you, sweep it through to your mat on the right side, hips up, hearts high. Legs are long or knee down if that's better for your body. And then come on back through three-legged dog, and then from there into pigeon. Extend your leg and descend your hips with or without the support underneath them. Lower in stages. And practicing compassion all the way through. In these moments of stillness, that's where sensation arises. That's where emotion emerges. And it's not that we're here to simply do the poses, but we're here to practice ourselves inside of the poses, to bear witness, to heal, to grow, to release, to expand, to unify, whatever needs to happen in the moment. But stillness is the container for it all. When you're ready, come on back up. Take it slowly. Three-legged dog, left leg reaches high. Keep it lifted as you shift forward to plank, and then we'll take that kickstand side plank. Roll onto the outside edge of the right foot. Open up your hips. Expand from your heart through your hands. Roll on back. And downward facing dog. Shifting forward. Lowering as you like. Opening your heart and pressing back. Downward dog. Gently lower your knees to the mat and sit back into child's pose. This time take your hands alongside your feet and take some wrist circles here in both directions. Let your shoulders shrug down towards the mat and breathe behind your heart. Feel gravity. Feel the earth. And then press away from the earth. Hands meet the mat. Slowly rise and make your way to sitting. Extend your legs out and take a moment here to windshield wiper the legs just to move some energy through. Draw your right knee in towards your belly. Wrap your arms around your shin, and a few neck rolls here. And then open your right knee out to the right for Janu Shirshasana. So the right leg is much like tree pose, the left leg is long. It's a twist first, so reach your right hand to the extended leg, a subtle twist, and then when you're ready, descend into a forward fold. Now you certainly don't need to fold as deeply as I did. Go where it's best for your body to go. Breathe behind the hamstrings. Breathe through the heart. When you're ready, come on up. Point your right knee upward, and then we'll take a twist. So right hand sweeps around behind you. Left elbow hooks the thigh. Use those 2 points as leverage to deepen your twist as your spine allows. But sitting up tall and opening your heart. Untwist. And then stacking your right knee on top of your left. Your heels are out away from your hips. Wrap your arms into eagle. And then either stay upright or descend towards the mat or even to the mat. Your right arm is underneath your left here. But honestly, it doesn't matter. We'll do the other side. Feel yourself steady inside of your breath. Come on up. And then slide your right foot in front of your left ankle. The left hand is behind you for leverage. Grab your big toe and extend your leg. And then perhaps stay low to the ground or perhaps lift your hips up. You can always have a bend in that right knee if your hamstrings aren't ready for this stretch quite yet. Wherever you are, you're open to receive. When you're ready, come on back down. Send your legs out to those windshield wipers again. And then sitting up tall. Other side, left knee pulls in. Give yourself a hug here. And a shrug through your shoulders and a neck roll or two if that calls to you. And then the knee opens out to the left for Janu Shirshasana. Find the length in your spine. Start the twist. And then extend into the fold. Forward folds are a powerful practice. They're representative of coming into center, of diving in deep. So this can be for some folks a very unsettling place. If that's the case for you, breathe. Notice what shows up. Come on out. Take that foot across the body. We'll deep rotate around the spine for a twist in the opposite direction. Right elbow to left thigh. Sitting up skyward. A long spine. When you're ready, make your way back to center. We'll stack the knees to start. Left knee on top, left arm underneath right. Elbows forward, fingertips up into eagle, and either staying upright or perhaps descending to or towards the mat. Feel this collaboration between steadiness and ease, between stretch and strength. Let your breath be the bridge. Come on back up. And the left foot in front of that right ankle, the right knee is open. Right hand behind you for scaffolding. Hook your big toe with your left peace fingers and extend the leg. And then either stay right there or perhaps lift your hips up and reach open through your heart. And again, that left leg can be bent if that supports your body better. Open and lift your chest, and then descend. One more time to windshield wiper through the legs. And then bend your knees, feet flat to the mat. Take a few cat and dog tilts here, pulling yourself up and allowing yourself to descend, moving through your spine. When you're ready, carry your legs with you as you roll onto your backs. Then take a nice little rock from side to side. Parking your feet down to the mat, sitting up for a bridge pose. So try to get your hips as close as you can to the heels, some space between your feet. And then lift your hips up, extend your arms up overhead at the same time, and then descend. Try to find a synchronicity. As the hips up, the arms reach. As the hips land, the arms land. Moving with your breath. Hips up, arms up. Exhale and descend. Keep on going. Try to find a rhythm that feels steady. And then staying in bridge pose, return the hands to the mat so you feel that support. Send your right leg skyward. Try not to let the hips dip from side to side here. Stay steady from the strength of the left glute and the rooting of the arms. Return to the mat and stack your right knee on top of your left. Draw your right arm underneath your left, as if we were in eagle pose. Exhale your elbows toward your thigh. Inhale back. Activate your center, elbows to thigh. Now you can stay with that action or perhaps lift your legs so that the elbows and knees meet. Moving with breath. Keep drawing your navel inward so that your spine is supported. When you're ready, unwrap everything. Let the knees travel from side to side, a round or two of breath. And then setting back up for a bridge pose. Hips and arms lift. Exhale, descend. Find the rhythm that works for you. The more inclined we are to pay attention to our own rhythms, the more practice will be in paying attention to the rhythms of each other and of the earth. We're here to practice synchronicity. Staying in bridge pose, returning the hands to the mat for support. Actively root down through your shoulders, left leg up. Active through your right glute. Committed through your arms and your shoulders. Come on down and stack your left knee on top of your right. Left arm underneath your right, back into that eagle wrap. Fingertips reach up behind you and exhale. Meet your way at center point. Again, the head can lift and lower. The legs can stay rooted or they can move along with you. Take agency. Feel that heat rising in your belly. As a practice and a promise of release, of burning off anything that isn't yours. When you're ready, release that. A few more side to sides of the knees. And then both knees hug in. Give yourself a good squeeze here. And then send your feet skyward. Whether you're outside or inside, whatever your landscape is overhead, take this moment to gain a new perspective. See something from a different point of view. Hug your right knee into chest and we'll take a twist. Let the knee go across the body. You can expand the right arm out, but try to anchor down through the right shoulder so that you're steady. Level out your hips. One more squeeze in, and then both feet up. Again, as a practice of perspective. Steady in your breath, and then left knee hugs in, right leg is long. And take the knee across the body for a twist. Try to allow yourself to feel really supported here. The strength of the Great Mother at your back. Make your way back to center. One last good squeeze in. And then taking a hold of the soles of the feet and send them to the mat for Baddha Konasana. Take one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart. Talk about perspective here. Allowing your breath to breathe a bridge between your heart and your soul. Allowing yourself to be supported and seen. Allowing yourself to be at ease and in peace. Slowly begin to extend your legs out into final resting pose of Shavasana. Shavasana literally translates to corpse pose. It's the place where we let go of who came onto the mat so that we can make room for who will leave. So giving your body up willingly to the earth. Allowing yourself to be held as you transition out of form and into being. Start to come alive in your body, your fingers and toes, even a full body reach. Gently roll over onto one side. Whatever it is you're leaving behind, feel it peel off of your back and dissolve into the mat. Pressing yourself up to sit. Take your seat in a body born of your practice. Let your hands rest on your thighs, palms up, and connect index fingers to thumbs. As you steady yourself in your seat, perhaps return to that 3-part breath. In equal measure, the inhale, the pause, and the exhale. Bring the palms of the hands together at the heart and lower your chin towards your chest. And into the palms of the hands, place gratitude for the opportunity to come together with yourself, with the Great Mother, and give thanks for supporting your practice, for supporting your self-care, and ultimately our mutual care. Thank yourself for showing up. Thank your breath for leading the way. Thank your heart and soul for holding the space. And then together as one we bow. Namaste.